Hey guys, it's Tanya and I am back with week number 7. Oh, so close, coming close to the end of the 9-week challenge. I got a good update this week. I had good things and interesting things, and okay. So I'll just give the numbers just to start off. On February 18th, when I first got back on track, I was 182.8. On the first day of this 9-week challenge, which was April 2nd, I was 176.9. Last week, I was 165.1, and I'll say this, so that was last Saturday. I think I was also 165, yeah, I was 165.1 the Thursday before, like every day the Friday before. So like Friday all the way through this Thursday, I was 165.1 every single day on the scale, which to me is totally bizarre. Didn't matter if I ate, didn't matter if I fasted. I never changed to the 10th of a pound. I was just like blown away. Thursday, I did not weigh on Friday, and I'll say why after. And then when I weighed this morning, I was 163.5. So I was kind of thinking, whenever I help people, with keto or whatever, with nutrition and stuff, I always tell people just stick with the plan, stick with the plan. You're probably getting ready to have a drop, and not that I'm looking for a big drop. I was perfectly happy with it staying exactly the same, but I'm like, wow, this is the definition of maintenance. Like, I must be doing like in perfect balance right now, but I did have a drop. So this week I lost 1.6 pounds, which to me is kind of a lot. But like on week 4, I was 164.4, so I'm about a pound down in 3 weeks. So that's maintenance, you know. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that. So since the start of, so in the 7 weeks, I've lost 13.4 pounds. So 13.5 pounds in 7 weeks. I mean, can't be mad at that, right? And then from February, I am down almost 20 pounds. So 19.3 pounds. It's pretty damn good. Pretty happy with that. I did not weigh on Friday because on Thursday, I was feeling kind of like my sodium was low. So I ate some plain pink salt, and then I also had a teaspoon of baking soda in my water. But I didn't drink it all in one go like I usually do in the morning. I kind of spread it out all through the afternoon. And then after that, my feet and ankles puffed up on Thursday. And then yesterday, they were still puffed up. And so when I woke up Friday morning, I'm like, I'm not weighing. I know the scale's going to be up because I can feel it. And I don't need to see that because I don't like that feeling. So I skipped it. And then yesterday I peed a ton, and then in the afternoon when I got home from work, I did some things around the house, and then I laid down for a little while with my feet up, just trying to drain, you know, that swelling out of my ankles, which I think worked. But in doing that, a couple of times I jumped up once to answer the door, and I jumped up because we had a terrible rainstorm, and they were like, oh, stuff's blowing around the backyard. And both times when I jumped up, I got very lightheaded, just feeling really off. And so John convinced me not to go to my fitness class last night. He's like, I don't think you should go. You keep getting lightheaded every time you jump up. But I think it's because my ankles were elevated, and then when I jumped up, yeah, they went down, and so I don't know. After a while, I felt perfectly fine. But last night I was also a bit hungry. So this week I was doing alternate day fasting with not eating on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I felt like that was a great spot for me. I felt great all week, not like the week before where I couldn't stick with like OMAD. This week I felt a lot better. And then last night I felt hungry and I was craving red meat. I really wanted a hamburger, and so I thought, you know what? I gotta listen to my body. I gotta go with the flow and do what my body's telling me. I'm trying to do intuitive eating, right? So I had a burger last night with cheese and some mayonnaise and the reduced sugar ketchup and some shredded lettuce, and that just totally hit the spot. And then I did have a couple of bites. I had 2 little bites left of the cookie dough, the keto cookie dough that I had in the refrigerator. So I had that too, and it totally satisfied me. I was perfectly happy. Yeah, so I'm happy with that nutrition plan. That works way better. I cannot do OMAD. I've tried it. I don't think it's for me. Okay, one thing I want to talk about, I'll do this first. Okay, one great thing that happened Monday, I think I had talked about this in a previous video, but this was official. I am the individual club champion or challenge winner for the Countdown to Change at my gym, UFit. They have locations all around the country, but they're not like as huge as like Planet Fitness or anything like that. But yeah, it's for the outstanding achievement of having the highest percent of healthy weight loss for the women. I mean, it doesn't say for the women, but I'm pretty sure this is like for the women's class. I don't know who won for the men's, but really surprised, really shocked by that, really excited. And I did win a year's free membership. They gave me my card, and I do get 4 personal training sessions. So we leave 2 weeks from today to go to Mexico. So I think when we come back from that trip, I'll schedule the 4 personal training sessions. I've never done personal training before, so I'm a little apprehensive about it, but I'll worry about that when the time gets here. So that was fantastic. Today I did something very fulfilling in my heart. I worked the commencement for Tulane University. It's graduation, you know, the whole ceremony, and I worked in the wheelchair group where we helped the people who needed wheelchair access to get to their seats and you know, get out of their cars and then get back down. And I just love working with older people. My grandma lived with me when she moved in when I was 3, and I just have a soft spot in my heart for older people, and I just feel you know, comfortable with them. And they're usually pretty funny and sweet, and everybody was super nice and thankful and appreciative, and just did my heart good today to do that. So I got in a lot of steps today doing that. I did have to miss my step class this morning, so my fitness has been not on 100% on point, but I really don't feel bad about it because I did my a step class on Monday night. I did step and sculpt on Tuesday night, and then I did a bike ride on Wednesday night. Every night, every day I've gotten in at least 30 minutes of fitness, except for yesterday when I was feeling a little bit off. So can't be mad at it. 6 days a week, that's pretty good. So one thing I want to talk about is something that I've had this happen even when I was at my heaviest, and I used to dismiss it because I thought, oh, well, I'm heavy, that's why this is happening. But I've had it much worse, like maybe like a year or so ago, and it happened again this week. And so I thought, okay, I gotta research this and figure out what the hell's going on. And apparently this is something that's really, really common. I have it where it's usually at night, but I've had it during the day too, but mostly at night, and mostly when I eat later at night, eat my dinner later at night, I'll get like very rapid heart rate, very, very rapid, like to where I feel like I'm exercising, and I'll kind of get like it takes the life out of me, and I have to go sit down and like take a breath. And when I first started keto, it happened a lot, and I didn't really know how to explain it. And then I started taking my blood pressure, and my blood pressure would be really low, my pulse would be really high, but if I laid down and just relaxed, it would kind of just settle down and go away. When it happened when I was really heavy, I never took my blood pressure. I just assumed I had this rapid heart rate because I was very overweight and I was eating and I was unhealthy, and I just dismissed it. But now I'm just like, I'm way more in tune with my body and reading my body's cues. So that's why I thought, I need to investigate this. So when I did just a little bit of research, I haven't done a whole lot of research, but it sounds like what happens is, and it's really common, that when you eat, the blood rushes to your intestines to start processing the food. And when it does that, your blood pressure drops, and then your heart, like your brain tells your heart to compensate for that by speeding up your heart rate to get your blood pumping harder to bring your blood pressure back up. So I thought it always would have to do with me doing late night exercising, because that's when it would happen, but I think it has to do with me eating when I get home from a late night workout routine, because it would always happen after I'd come home, eat, have a shower, and I would be blow drying my hair, and it would kind of feel like the life was being sucked out of me. So now that I know what it is, I feel a little more comfortable with it, or at least aware, like I realize why it's happening. It doesn't feel fantastic, but and I don't think there's anything I really do about it. It kind of just is what it is, but at least I know what it is. Chelsea, come see. Sorry. So So I think that's it. I think that's everything. Sorry, I had to let Chelsea in. So this week's going to be a very busy week. So I'm going to have to change things up a little bit because there are things that I need to eat for. Because Wednesday is my daughter's graduation and we're going to go out to lunch afterwards. So I know I have to eat on Wednesday, obviously. I'm not going to go sit after her graduation and not celebrate with the family. And then Friday we have our friends from Australia coming in town, and they might get here on Thursday, maybe, but definitely they'll be here on Friday. So I am probably going to cook a gumbo or something for them to have something special, New Orleans, you know. So instead of doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday alternate day fasting, I'm going to do Tuesday and Thursday alternate day fasting. And I kind of am feeling really good about that because I feel like Friday I wanted to eat something. I almost feel like I'm getting to a point where I'm at a good maintenance weight and my body's telling me I don't need to do that 3 days a week. I'm going to try 2 days a week, and that might be a better maintenance plan for me so I can stay right where I am right now, because I'm really happy with where I am right now. So we're going to give that a go this week and see what happens. But I do plan on doing my workout on Monday and Tuesday. Probably do a bike ride I get on Wednesday as long as the weather's good. And Thursday I'll have to play by ear to see if they come in town that day or not. And we'll see what we'll do. Friday, I probably will do my workout class even if our friends are in town, just because we're coming into the home stretch of my last 2 weeks and I want to finish strong. And Saturday morning, I definitely plan on doing my step class that morning because my class is like 9:30 in the morning, so they may just be stirring around, and I think John's going to take them to the French Quarter and stuff, and so we'll do something in the afternoon. And then that afternoon, Saturday afternoon, we have my kids' music recital, end of the year music recital, and so, and then I know we're going to go out, the adults are going out to the French Quarter that evening. So lots and lots of good stuff going on. I'll have to be careful next weekend to not, you know, go off the rails. I don't think I will. I mean, this is me. When I'm laser focused, I'm laser focused, and that's pretty much where I am right now. So I'm not too concerned about it. But anyway, it was a great week. I'm happy with the numbers. I can't complain. I'm getting super excited to get that DEXA scan to see what it says. And yeah, I'm gonna go out this week and make it happen. Bye, guys.